Hello and welcome back to another episode in my Pool of Radiance series. We completed our Temple and Bane run through last time out, and our plan this time out is to go and continue on with our quest. As you can see, we've come out of the city to our edge and we're going to progress towards the Nomad camp. I think we want to avoid the Kobold cave if we can. Trying to avoid heavy encounters, which we've done. You've stumbled upon a large nomad camp. This was one of our quests, was to go and deal with the nomads. We don't want them to join the enemy, and we will enter. You've stumbled upon a large nomad camp. We enter it. Yes, we will. Okay, so let's explore around. A crowd of scruffy-looking nomads. All the nomads hold their swords. You can see children peering out the tents opening, only to be pushed aside. And obviously, when nomads wait for you to make the first move. Barley. Biggest, meanest, dirtiest nomad pushes his way to the front of the crowd. 5 of the nomads stand around him as if to protect him. Apparently, the chief or headman acknowledges you with a nod. We will give a feast in your honour tomorrow. Will you join us? Yes. You must be tired from your travels. We'll provide you with lodging. He leads the way to a hut, which is hurriedly being cleared of its occupants. Poor people being kicked out of their home. You can see we're being led to somewhere where we can rest. Here you may rest. And we can indeed rest. Rest for the whole day. Rudely interrupted. Good morning. Please let there be games for our guests. He leads you to the central hearing. You are treated as honoured guests for the rest of the day, with a contest of strength and skill in your honour. As night falls, Nomad build a huge campfire in the centre of the camp. The whole tribe gathers for the feast. After the feast, there is dancing and wild celebrations. Okay. During the festivities, the chief tells you of the danger of the region. You make Hassad Alwell's talk entry 55 in your journal. Delivered as you sit around the campfire, you must be aware of the many dangers of this region. Several days' walk to the west, there is a pyramid of evil. It has been long avoided by all sensible men. To the southeast is a lair of many ferocious hobgoblins. The areas to the southwest are inhabited by evil men, buccaneers, marauders, and soldiers of an evil empire far to the west. And all good folks avoid the swamps to the east. Nothing but dangers grow in the swamps. So that was the journal entry given to us by Hassad. The headman seems very uneasy as he continues to speak. He practically begs you to stay for a few more days rather than leave in the morning as we'd planned. My scouts have seen evidence of a large band of kobolds in the vicinity. I worry about my people. If you would stay until they pass, I would appreciate it. Please think about it overnight. After a while, the festivities end and you are escorted back to our lodgings. Here you may rest. Party makes camp. Now we've rested. Let's go and explore the encampment a bit more. We could wait and see what they've got planned for us, but like they're having a nice look around. Headman comes in and says, "What about my request of last night? What's your decision?" We're going to stay and fight. I and my people thank you and know that you have honour. You shall be richly rewarded for your generous aid. You may wander as you will, or you may stay here and rest and study. Forgive me, I must see to the people. And he leaves. So if these people need help and we want them to join us, then our only option really is to stay and fight. They're not going to come to our aid if we're sort of abandon them when they need us. I certainly wouldn't if I was in their shoes. We seem to have a few effectively empty buildings. Don't imagine we'll find anything of any consequence. I think it's worth just looking around. Because you never know. Look in that one. Might make a difference. At least might help us if we do get into a fight. Yeah. Having an idea of how the building's laid out might help us make decisions later on. Bigger building there in the centre. I imagine it's the one where all the games and the feasting was held. Yeah, as you can see, nothing in it. I think we encamp and rest. Sound of war cries draw you out of the hut. You spin to face the sound. Horde of kobolds is attacking the camp. A lone sentry charges but is quickly cut down. A family emerges from a hut and charges the kobold. Let's advance. There's a lot of them. There's quite a few of us. Let's see if we can cast our sleep spell. Absolutely wasn't what we wanted to do. Now we're going to need to come down and protect. Absolutely wasn't what we intended to do. See how many Mythman can kill. I should pick up a few more there with our fighters. Yeah, the ones with the bows really concern me. Keep taking out the ones that are asleep. That always works nicely for us. The lack of movement caused by the weighting down of our characters through all the gold they're carrying is a increasing problem. And they're all surrendering. Nomads can pick off the last couple. Done. God. I should try and keep out. Yes. That one's currently asleep. Right. Just wake him up. Got 7 more turns. And everybody's back awake. Means we can finally end the battle. So 61 experience points. Any no. Absolutely nothing. And then lots of short bows. Exit, exit. Do you want to go back and claim treasure? No. You hear war cries and a clang of metal to our left. There are large groups of kobolds. Is that them coming to us, I think? Get our two fighters in on the main fighters in on the action. Oh, a nice 3-shot kill there. Maybe we can put a few of these out of action. I was hoping we start seeing surrendering at this point, given the amount of people that have died. They're surrendering now. T-Bow. No. 56 experience points, not a lot. Didn't think we would have. Nothing. Any excitement in the items to pick up. Do you want to claim the treasure? No. Huge group of kobolds. Well done. What say you finish this together? Destroy the kobolds, and let us do it. Battle begins. We're gonna have to try and cast sleep spells. Cast some healing as well. We can't actually cast it on too far away. Thought it was a special kobold. It actually turns out to be one with a plant pot behind them. Given the amount of damage, I'm only doing a couple of damage a time. But that couple of damage, given the volume of them, is starting to add up. Let's shoot this one this time. And thankfully we can. These are out of bow shot. There's one more helpless one. Yep. Can we go with those? Yeah. Looks like they're starting to surrender now. Yeah. Party has won. Each character sees 563 experience points. I don't imagine there's anything with about 3,000 gold. No. Items. Next. It seems ridiculous you can leave 3,000 gold behind, but the people are so over encumbered. Can't get anyway. The shaman walks up to us and says, "Thank you for your help." His character receives 1,633 experience points. And we discover treasure. 5,000 gold. I still don't need gold. We will take the 200 sword and the one, though, if we can. I imagine. But they're both magical. Now, please leave us to our morning. It's a personal thing for our people. It's fine. Let's leave the nomad camp. Hopefully, we can go all the way straight down. We enter the northern city gates or enter the graveyard. Leave. Let's take the boat back to the civilized area, into the temple. you seek healing? Well, we don't, but we do. And Darwin, I think, picked up those items. You items. Let's ID these. 200 sword +2 and a wand. A wand of magic missiles. Could prove very handy. Exit the temple. With your current reward, we're much relieved to the news you bring from the Nomad camp. Here is your reward. Marty has found treasure. Its character receives 983 experience points. Take 6 gems. Indeed. And the tool jewelry. The clerk shall serve paper. I can offer the following: large tribe of kobolds and find the source of the river's pollution, and a tribe of lizard men is preparing to join the enemy to prevent this. There are all the commissions available. So again, the lizard men having lost the kobolds, having lost the nomad tribe. That's one for another day. We'll see you all next time. Bye.